My name is Edwin. I am a longtime member of the Socialist Workers' Party. I'm also a lifelong unionist and a current member of the Bakery Workers Union Local 22. We are for independent political action, breaking with the two parties of the capitalist class, Democrats and Republicans. Our campaign begins with the world. We explain there are no Minneapolis answers for what working people face here and worldwide unless we take on the capitalist system of exploitation. Rivalries between Washington, Moscow, Beijing, and other imperialist powers are marching humanity towards a third world war. Our campaign defends Israel's battle to prevent another Holocaust. That is the elimination of Israel and Jews off the face of the earth. That is Hamas's stated mission. The Palestinian people are held hostage by Hamas, and their national aspirations cannot be achieved without first eliminating Hamas. We also condemn the October 7th vandalism of Temple Israel here in Minneapolis. We support the resistance of the Ukrainian working people against the war by Moscow. We demand U.S. troops, military bases, and warships out of the Mideast, Europe, the Pacific, and the Caribbean. My party fights for the unity of the working class. We call for a union-led fight to demand amnesty for immigrant workers and oppose the arrests and deportations. Our campaign opposes assaults by the government on freedom of worship, freedom of press, and association, and other protections that we need. The fight for women's emancipation begins with organizing resistance to the assaults on working class families. The rising costs of health care, rent, fuel, child care, and care of the elderly affect families. The bulk of such burdens involved with raising a family fall predominantly on women. We fight for a woman's right to reproductive and maternal health care, sex education, as well as the access to the safest and most reliable contraceptive methods and safe and legal abortion procedures. We need the union movement to demand wages that rise with inflation, a jobs program that puts people to work at livable wages to build schools, hospitals, and other infrastructure, as well as a guaranteed basic income for working class families. Workers should not have to work more than one job or excessive overtime that separates them from their families. All the questions raised by candidates running for office will continue to be unresolved as long as we live in a capitalist system. Our campaign explains that working people need to build a movement capable of overthrowing capitalism and replacing it with a workers' government that can begin to organize society on human needs and not on profit. It took a revolution in Cuba to begin to reorganize and build a society based on solidarity with workers around the world and creating new men and women. We invite you to join the Socialist Workers' Party in educating and organizing the working class in our interests. And please read our campaign newspaper, The Militant, available online at www.themilitant.com. Thank you.